He was the devil.
Yeah.
He was the devil.
And it's showing when he says things like this.
Yeah.
So the devil would say things like this.
Exactly.
Would you ever expect our current administration, Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, to use this type of language when talking about people wanting to come into our country?
I love the premise of this video because, like, I fucking unfortunately agree with it. Like, and I have criticized Kamala Harris for her don't come here and her, like, anti-immigrant sentiment and attitudes, okay? I've literally done this. So, the premise of this video, I unfortunately agree with.
No, hell no. No, they wouldn't even do that.
Except now we know the behind the scenes because we watched that TikTok video where she, like, purposely was like, this is what Donald Trump said. This is what Donald Trump said. And that's kind of fucked up.
Caitlyn posted this status the other day on Facebook talking about the stuff that she believes in. I'm about to tell you guys why she's such a sellout. Oh, you believe in firearm ownership? That's funny, because the only reason you have a platform is because you took a picture with a gun that wasn't yours. Traditionalism? Caitlyn, there's nothing traditional about your husband holding a camera while you go harass people on a beach. Oh, you believe in gender roles? And the gender role that you push the most is that women belong in the kitchen? Then why don't you know how to cut a carrot? Oh, that's right, because you don't cook. Oh, you're anti-abortion, you say? I wonder how many abortions our dad paid for all of the women that he cheated on your mom with. Thank God for abortions, or your family might have just fallen apart. You're a fraud.
Is this actually Boo Boo Bennett's sister? Or is this like fake? I've heard from people that this is like Boo Boo Bennett's sister. It's her stepsister. It's actually her sister. Advice for all chatters. Advice for all chatters. Women like it a lot more when you approach them and say something normal like Hasan should beat the nameless king today. Half sister. She has proven it. Someone DM'd me saying that she wanted to talk to me. Actually, this person wanted to reach out and like maybe talk to me. I don't know if it's true or not.
You know what's funny is the first video that I posted that went viral and got us to where we are now wasn't even about Caitlyn, it was about our dad. I didn't start making videos about Caitlyn because I'm obsessed with her or because I'm chasing clout. Don't get me wrong, the clout is nice, so thank you, Caitlyn, for being a piece of shit. My account isn't just to bully Caitlyn or make fun of Caitlyn. My account is to bring a...
Dude, conservatives are such fragile babies, dude. Why are you making fun of our idol, Kaitlin Bennett, for pooping her pants? How dare you? Like, dude, she literally made a career out of doing this. Like, this is her entire career, is like annoying people with a fucking camera. Like, what the fuck?
Awareness to everybody else how abusive and toxic that family is. It's not just Caitlyn, it's everybody in that family. My platform provides a safe space for people to be themselves. The videos that I make are to relate to other people that are in the same situation that I'm in. I make the videos I make because I want people to know that they're not alone and that they are.
Okay, I don't care about this. All right, kind of a cringe TikTok, but it's cool. All right, let's
They're classy people.
Yeah, they got more class than that. No.
So they wouldn't do that.
So I want you to read this headline from Politico.
Harris blunt message in Guatemala, do not come to the U.S. Oh, she said that?
Everything I just said was not Donald Trump. It was Kamala Harris.
Yeah, the point is that liberals are just as reactionary as fucking Republicans are. And that a lot of people are completely tapped out of politics. And that's why liberals can get away with how reactionary they can be at times when people are not paying attention. From Boo Boo Bennett's point of view, she likes it, right? Like, she likes that Kamala said this, right? How many videos have Boo Boo Bennett made, and how many videos have conservatives made about Kamala Harris being a Trojan horse for socialism in this country. Doesn't this completely showcase that and demonstrate that that was a lie? That, like, she is just as conservative as people like myself said she was going to be? Or is Boo Boo Bennett saying that, like, she liked it when Donald Trump said this sort of stuff, but not when Kamala Harris says it? This is the concept that I fail to recognize. Like, she's posting this while simultaneously maintaining the position that, like, you know, Kamala Harris is bad. So what is it? Is Kamala Harris good?
Oh my God. Oh,
Show me the facts.
I'm
Right here.
sorry, Donald Trump.
Read that headline to me.
I don't like him either, but I apologize, sir.
No, Donald Trump said that too, so you don't have to apologize to him.
Did you guys hear what Donald Trump said about immigration the other day? Roll the tape.
You're going to see something right now. You don't have to listen. Please roll the video. Roll it.
I want to be clear to folks in this region who are thinking about making that dangerous trek to the United States-Mexico border. Do not come. Do not come. The United States will continue to enforce our laws and secure our border.
Well, excuse me, that wasn't Donald Trump. But we're going to tell people it is, and we're going to get their reaction when we unveil our secret. There was actually Kamala Harris who said those things about immigration. Let's go.
I'm gonna come. I love that video. And Kamala Harris is like, do not come. And then Donald Trump's like, I'm gonna come.
What's wrong? Aw, you don't like me? They voted for
Even the fucking birds are like, get the fuck out of here. You smell like shit. We don't want to be around you, dude.
Joe Biden. These little birds, whatever. Father's Day is coming up, guys, and I hate to break it to you, your dad doesn't want another tie. He wants a shirt from LHmerch.com.
Oh my god, dude. Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, we did
I
this.
want to be clear to folks in the region who are thinking about making that dangerous trek to the U.S.-Mexico border. Do not come. The U.S. will continue to enforce our laws and secure our border.
All I can say is fuck Donald Trump. Period.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, him.
Period.
Okay.
Yeah.
I took that to heart when I said uncensored.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Big facts, yes.
Yeah.
Capital
Okay.
F-U-C-K.
I want your reaction to these quotes from former President Donald Trump.
Oh no.
Here's one more, and it's good. There are legal methods by which migration can and should occur, but one of our priorities, we will discourage illegal migration.
To that I say, Donald Trump.
Now, would you expect that to be said by any of our current administration, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris?
No.
Why do you think they wouldn't say something like that?
Because they have a brain.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, absolutely. What if I told you these are quotes from Kamala Harris from yesterday?
Nice. What? Let me see.
Would you ever expect our current administration, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, all those, would you expect them to have a message like this at all?
No, I mean, it shouldn't be that, like, violent and don't come, you know what I mean? I mean, if you meet the...
I mean, this is great. Like, to all the liberals who are, finally realizing that, like, Kamala Harris is, just as conservative, obviously not as conservative, but, like, pretty similar in their white nativist approach to immigration. Like, wouldn't this just make them more leftist? Like, isn't that what... I feel like Boo Boo Bennett is once again doing, the Lord's work over here on Marx, dude. I'm so confused by this. Like, great. I'm on board. Thank you.
requirements, of course, if you're it's racist. You know what I mean? It is.
I feel like everything he's saying is like a direct threat, kind of, and I'm just like, so what does that entail? Turning us away? Are you really just going to turn people away, or?
Yeah, according to these quotes.
Are you going to like punish them?
Like, I want her to just ask them follow-up questions. You know what I mean? I don't want them to just be like, okay, what do you think is Kamala Harris? Like, how do you feel now? I need to know if these people are like, okay, well, I guess it's all right when Kamala Harris says it. Because I don't think they're going to say that. I think they'd probably be like, oh, it's still not good. I mean, I doubt it, though. To be honest, like, I feel like, you know, not a lot of liberals are going to have like these strongly held convictions on immigration policy. So you remember when everyone was standing Kamala Harris? I wasn't. So I need to know. I wish there was like a follow-up.
Them in terrible ways. Like, I don't know. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. I don't like it. Yeah.
So, no, he's no longer the president. Obviously, we know that. Joe Biden, Kamala Harris are in. Would you ever expect them to talk to people this way?
What, like our president?
Yeah, would you expect the Biden administration to say this type of stuff?
Absolutely not. No. I don't really think so either.
No, he said these yesterday.
Yesterday?
I want to...
I know.
You didn't know he was still alive?
No.
He's alive. I think we know it if he was dead. I think there'd probably be parades if he were dead.
Oh, my family would throw a party.
Yeah. Would you go?
Oh, yeah.
The U.S. will continue to enforce our laws and secure our border. He said that yesterday in Guatemala. What is your reaction to that?
He's stupid.
What?
He's stupid.
He's stupid?
You're not the president.
Right. Just step.
Okay, this video has no purpose if it's just to be like, I want to know what they're going to say when they face the fucking gotcha moment. Like, I wish I could hear. This would be significantly more interesting. This would be significantly more interesting if they also then were like, well, how do you feel about that now? Because, like, I want to see if they'll be like, all right, well, maybe we were being wrong on Donald Trump. Are they going to just decide that, like, because Kamala Harris said it, it's okay? Like, I too love shitting on liberals who are fucking stupid and only care about politics from the point of team sports with no convictions whatsoever, right? Like, I wish she would have, you know, I wish there was more to it. I don't think it's as bad as we perceive it, though. I doubt that they would all be like, yeah, that's actually good now that Kamala said it.
Down. Just relax and step down and let Biden handle it.
Right. Let Kamala Harris handle it, right?
Kamala, right.
Let Kamala handle it.
Turn this over with.
What do you think? What's your reaction?
Let them all in.
Let them all in.
Let them in. Sure. Bring them in. Bring them to the beach in Florida. Let's get f***ed up. Yeah. Woo!
Don't come to the beaches in Florida. We don't want you here. This was just yesterday, so keep in mind.
If there's a person that we don't want at the beaches of Florida, it's you, you fucking diaper pooping idiot. What is this? Yeah. Everybody loves having fucking Boo Boo Bennett roll up to them and do this kind of interview. Pooping in the water is illegal.
Fine. He's not the president anymore.
Oh, no, Joe Biden is.
Right. Joe Biden, and the vice president is?
The girl. But we're talking about presidents right now.
Kamala Harris.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So, this is his quote yesterday. The U.S. will continue to enforce our laws and secure our border. What's your reaction to Donald Trump's quote?
They can go where they want. Do as they please.
I feel like it's not really like his role anymore to like make comments like that.
Yeah, there's no like hour. You're out of office. She was impeached twice for a reason. So your opinion kind of doesn't matter anymore.
What about if he said these comments when he was in office?
Still doesn't make it no better.
Right.
I can go where I want, as I want, when I want, as I please.
The land of the free.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Including to Guatemalans and...
Okay, I need to know if these people are gonna retort. Like, I need... if there's no rebuttal, 6 minutes in, if they don't show any of their reaction beyond like, oh my god, I had no idea, I'm not gonna watch the rest of this video because it's so fucking boring.
Mexicans and stuff.
Everybody. Yeah.
Read that headline for me.
Harris blunt message in Guatemala, do not come to U.S.
Does that surprise you?
I'm really not political, so, but that seems very yikes.
It doesn't seem like that's what she.
Oh, okay. There you go. Thank you for doing the Lord's motherfucking work, dumbass. Yeah. I based leftist agitprop, literally just like pushing random beachgoers further to the left and making them recognize that like the American institutional power is still ideologically very much center right. Great.
She was saying when she was campaigning, is it?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, you have a message of Kamala Harris.
Like, unless she literally thinks that like what Kamala said is bad, this is not doing the job that she thinks she's doing here. I'm so confused. Like, why is she doing like leftist psyop? I feel like she's doing work for the left here.
Harris, we're watching this right now. Would you say anything in response to what she wants to do at the border?
No comment.
Maybe you don't have a brain.
Maybe.
Can we go eat now? I'm really hungry.
You know.
What? Oh my God, this dude is so fucking juiced up. He can't even speak. He's like,
maybe you don't have a brain.
Maybe.
Can we go eat now? I'm really hungry.
What the fuck did he just say? You get
You know.
Was that a slur? I can't even tell. When this guy says, like, when this guy does hate speech, you can't even get mad because you don't understand what he's saying.
I do have to feed my bodyguards, guys. So if
Okay.
Nobody no more. You are kicked out. Like, impeached twice, once again. One more time, Joe Biden is your president.
I don't even know what to say about that one because that's really crazy.
is that something you'd expect from Donald Trump to say?
Oh hell yeah, he's stupid.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
very.
happy he out there.
You're happy he's out because now we don't have someone who thinks like this.
Right, exactly. Because Donald Trump, he was the devil.
Yeah.
He was the devil.
And it's showing when he says things like this.
Yeah.
So the devil would say things like this.
Exactly. Devil don't care about nobody but themselves.
Would you ever expect our current administration?
Hell yeah, dude. This is awesome. This is actually awesome. I mean, I love this. What the fuck?
To go to Guatemala and talk like this to people there?
No,
No.
I don't.
Do you think that would be something that we would expect from the Biden administration?
No, I wouldn't expect that.
Why do you think that they wouldn't, but Donald Trump? Like, that's just his character.
All this shows to me is that the media has done such a great job of just like not really covering the news, not really being interesting enough, not really making a big fucking stink about like all of these sorts of takes from the administration that resemble what the Trump administration did in the past. You know what I mean? Like, that's all that this is showing me. Like, these people's convictions are not different. They are just unaware. I don't have a problem with that at all. I love this, dude. I love that they're like, you know, fucking seeing this and still saying like, I care. I don't like what Kamala Harris did here.
Why do you think that they wouldn't do that?
Because I think that that's Donald Trump's character. He's just more outspoken. He's more aggressive.
Can you explain why what Kamala said is bad? Kamala Harris went to Guatemala and said, don't come here. Like, don't come. Don't come. That is absolutely the exact same attitude that Donald Trump has had. That's exactly what it is. On a trip where she's supposed to be addressing like the material inequalities, the destabilization in the region, and like and addressing the reasons why people are coming to begin with to the United States. Like, her focusing on the immigration policy from the point of view of like, just don't come here, don't make the trek, it's really hard for you and you'll die, and also we won't let you in. I mean, that's terrible. Like, turning away people who are coming here because they want to make a better life for themselves because they're desperate, like turning away refugees and asylum seekers is not good. Like, that's not a good thing at all. It's a bad thing.
And it's not what you say, it's the way you say things. Your delivery, I mean, you could deliver it differently, but yeah, he comes off very aggressive, so.
She would not say, come here, we're going to turn you back.
No, I don't think
Come on, you know this is irrational. Why? why do you think I'm just, why do you think it's irrational? And two, why do you think I'm advocating for an irrational position that I personally know is irrational? Like,
So you'd say, come here, we won't turn you away. And it's possible she might do it for political gain.
These quotes actually came from Kamala Harris, part of the Biden administration yesterday. And I see your eyebrows are kind of going up.
Yeah. I'm appalled.
I'll be checking her on Twitter. Don't worry about it.
What do you guys think about that? That these sound like Donald Trump's words.
It really does. And yeah, I'm very shocked.
Very shocked?
I'm very, very much shocked.
Yeah.
Should there not be some type of control, like in regards to population? Like, what do you mean? What kind of control do you want to exercise with that regard? Because I don't have a problem with like legally allowing all of these asylum seekers and refugees to come into the country. Actually, that's what I advocate for. I want them to be able to come in legally. The problem is we have completely shut off legal immigration from these areas. That's the issue. So the only alternative for a lot of these people is to come in and seek asylum, which is still legal, and sometimes get denied. Why do we need refugees? I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not about a need. It's about doing what's right. But beyond that, like, there is no negative consequences of immigration of this sort. As a matter of fact, the entire country is built on this idea. Open border leftists are insane. Says Wakandian 69420. You're insane. Open border leftists are insane. Explain to me why this is bad. Go ahead. Don't fucking cap me. Go ahead. We have not shut off legal immigration from Latin America. Yeah, dude, that's why it takes 30 years for someone from Mexico to like legally immigrate into the United States, dude. That's not actually shutting it off, right? These are the type of motherfuckers who are literally like, well, you know, if you put people in concentration camps but don't literally murder them, but, you know, allow them to starve over the course of like 40 years, you're technically not doing a genocide. What's up? To the people who say overpopulation is a problem, I welcome you to literally go to any state in the South. Go to Oklahoma. Okay? Just go to Oklahoma and just visit Oklahoma and then tell me again that overpopulation is a problem. The entire planet's population could fit inside of the state of Texas if the population density was similar to Manhattan. There is no like overpopulation problem in America, okay? It's crazy. It's about consumption. No. It is illogical, however. We gain no inherent benefit from allowing people to cross the border. Jeff Bezos must receive some benefit from the workforce. Jeff needs more support to allow innovation. Migration does not help this. Wait, what? You're fucking completely incorrect. By the way, like people who say there's no benefits from immigration are just completely wrong. I don't know what he was trying to say. The only thing this video is saying that is the Democratic Party is far right compared to what the uninformed voter thinks. How is this not the only thing you can take from it? I'm from Iceland. I don't get it. Yeah, that is the only. That is literally the only takeaway from this video. Is the smart takeaway from this video. Capital owners want unfettered immigration, not in the way that we do. Unions are good. Capital owners want immigration with the same kind of restrictions that currently exist. A two-tiered immigration system. Because they want an endless pool of labor that they can automatically refresh with no rights whatsoever. They want slave labor. That's it. That's what capital owners want. And the American government, with its restrictive immigration policy, gives them that all the time. If you want to solve our labor problems, you allow immigrants to be a part of the documented labor force, and you allow them to also unionize alongside the rest of the labor force. That's crazy. And I say this even if there wasn't supposed to be a benefit for us. Like, why can't we be nice? Immigrants are not able to unionize? What unionize, bro? Like, the documented labor force of comprised of, like, natural-born U.S. citizens are not even able to unionize in this country, let alone undocumented immigrants. What are you, crazy? The real issue is that that you are being exploited as a worker in this country and in every country, as a matter of fact. Okay? And the people who exploit you turn around and then use a constantly refreshing pool of labor against you to depress your wages too. Now, idiots on the right will look at that and be like, that's why immigrants are taking our jobs. That's why immigrants are depressing wages. Okay. Well, the alternative isn't to purge the immigrants from this country, the undocumented immigrants. The real alternative, the real solution is to allow them to participate in the same pool of labor that you exist in under the same conditions. So they have to pay all of us more. That's it.
Wow.
They definitely wouldn't be talking like.
If the government let the refugees to gather together, they riot cities. Why do you want to increase the population of a country? The irony here is like you just want America to turn into Japan, which is not great. Okay, I'm gonna ban this person because he's like too racist. Okay. Also, you're a pussy. Like, if you're terrified of people coming in here peacefully, you're a gigantic pussy. Like, I don't want to have a conversation with you. You're a fucking coward.
Exactly. They wouldn't be talking like.
So what? They can immediately enroll into social SSI benefits that they haven't put a dime into. Wait. First of all, our social safety nets are disastrously shitty to begin with. And secondly, undocumented immigrants currently pay into our social safety nets without getting a single dime out of it. So I don't know what the fuck that argument is there. Like, this is, again, why are there so many uneducated motherfuckers in here? They literally pay taxes and they can't get anything back from it. The only way that the undocumented immigrants that can quote unquote take advantage of our social safety nets, which are supposedly robust. People pretending like us poor people get benefits besides link period, lol. So we're not even going to talk about how fucking shitty our social safety nets are. Like, that's ridiculous that you would even make that argument. Okay? But the only way that undocumented immigrants actually take advantage of our, horrible but still existent social safety nets is when they have children in this country who are natural-born American citizens. Okay? You have a child inside of the U.S. borders. That child is an American citizen. That child is no different than you. With respect to being an American citizen, this is a constitutionally protected reality, and it is a fundamental plank of being an American. Okay? But conservatives who are white supremacists and horrible monsters in general will literally use that information and treat children born into a household with one undocumented parent as though they are taking advantage of American social safety nets. Because the underlying principle there is that if you are born into a family inside of U.S. soil, if you're born into a family with one undocumented parent, you are technically not supposed to be here. That is un-American as fuck. And these pussy-ass conservatives will never, ever fucking ultimately admit that when they use that sort of data. Okay? So whenever someone says, oh, they're taking advantage of our social safety nets, ask them, like, what robust social safety nets do we have in this country? Okay, that's one. And then two, ask them to describe how they are doing that. Chatter asked a good question that I often forget to also point out. Babies aren't paying into the system. Should we be funding public education? Should we be funding childcare? I mean, stupid ass babies, they're taking advantage of our social safety nets. Get a fucking job, baby.
So, well, I have bad news. These aren't Donald Trump quotes. What? These are quotes from Kamala Harris yesterday in Guatemala.
Holy crap. Isn't she supposed to be like for the people and like she's like that?
Look at that. Look, these people are recognizing that Kamala Harris is more right-wing than they previously thought.
One person that everyone's like, yes, she's going to change everything. She understands exactly where we're coming from. Like, she's on Twitch. She gets it.
Oh my God, this person is a chatter.
We
100%.
tried to tell you.
This person is literally in my chat right now.
Guys, we tried to tell you that she's a liar and she's corrupt. She's a police officer. She's a prosecutor.
She's good at lying. She knows how to do that. Yeah.
So this surprises you.
It sure does. Absolutely. Yeah. It's also the first time that I'm hearing about it. So like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, should have just kept Donald Trump.
That's actually a lie. If she was in, no, this person was 100% in my chat during the election and has never been back. Okay? This is like one of the many people that was in here at some point, and like, you know, Joe Biden became president. They're like, all right, I'm done with fucking the politics thing.
If she's gonna just talk like him. Actually, these are quotes from Kamala Harris. This isn't Donald Trump speaking right here.
Holy shit, that's wild. That is wild.
Does that surprise you?
Yeah.
Sounds like Donald Trump, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I mean, reading these to you, you would think Donald Trump said this.
Yes.
But it's Kamala Harris who said it was racist once upon a time, so.
That's wild.
What if I told you? All of those things I just read, those 3 quotes, were from Kamala Harris yesterday.
All you do is talk about conservatives and it's beyond tiring. I'm so tired. I'm exhausted.
Really?
Going to Guatemala.
Yeah, I was not.
I'm sorry that I'm, calling into question how stupid your fucking parents are. And that hurts your fifis a little bit because you think that they're like, demigods that you lived with this entire time. And now you're coming to terms with the reality that they might not be that fucking smart. I'm sorry that tires you, okay? Just, if you're tired, go to sleep.
Not expecting that.
Yes.
Okay, understood. She got
balls, I guess.
She's got some balls, apparently.
Joe Biden's still my president.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just over.
What's your opinion?
Oh, I love what she's saying. I think it's hypocritical that she accused Donald Trump of being a racist when he said it. These are absolutely things that should be happening for our country. Put the border wall up, all that good stuff. Joe Biden and Hillary Clinton actually voted to fund the border wall decades ago.
So why the fuck are you complaining then, you asshole? Shouldn't you be loving Joe Biden then, you dumb fuck? Like, these are questions I want to ask Boo Boo Bennett. It's like, okay, so you're like a fan then. Why don't you do a channel where you love Joe Biden and Kamala Harris then, you fucking stan? Stop pooping in your diapers, too.
And then when Donald Trump gets in office and he starts supporting the things that the Democrats used to support, they called him racist. They said the wall was a symbol of white supremacy, but then Kamala Harris says it and silence. It's all of a sudden not racist anymore. It's just keeping our country safe, which it has always been about keeping our country safe, not about racism.
Oh, race most definitely plays a part in a lot of things, for sure, so please don't look over that.
You think Kamala Harris's quotes are racist?
I'm not saying that, but I'm just letting you know that some things plays race. I'm not talking about like her or these quotes. I'm talking about like in general, race does play a lot.
Do you think she has any actual policies that she stands for? Or do you think she'll flip-flop no matter what?
She's gonna flip-flop no matter what.
Yeah, you're a Trump supporter.
The entire gotcha literally revolves around like still acknowledging that this is like a reactionary talking point. So I don't even understand how this is a fucking gotcha, especially when people are like, oh, actually Kamala said that? Well, that's kind of fucked up. Like, it's not like, you know, it's not like fucking, what's the expectation here? Like, is the expectation that they're supposed to be like, well, I'm a Trump supporter now? Like what?
Supporter, aren't you?
Yep.
Okay, very good. Very good. You're like, nah, that doesn't surprise me.
So like, I did not vote for Donald. I really didn't want to vote for Biden either. But I went Democratic just because I felt like we needed a little bit of a change.
Oh, it's okay. So that part, you just heard it all bleeped out.
Hassan doesn't understand how awful living with Trump parents are. Don't worry, Chad. I get you, especially if they are abusive or if you just have abusive parents in general. No, dude, I do sympathize. Okay, that's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. How dare you say that Rachel is super when this is like literally a safe haven for so many fucking people that like live in conservative ass bumfuck parts of this goddamn country where they finally recognize that there are people in a community that share similar points of view, that they can figure out how to express themselves better. That's not the point. The point is when you come in here and you're like, I'm just fucking tired of you dunking on conservatives. Okay? Like, I have all the fucking sympathy in the fucking world for people that come from backgrounds like that. There's a lot of people like that in here right now. The issue is when someone who's from a background like that turns around and goes, man, I'm just tired. I'm so tired of you constantly dunking on conservatives.
That's because we can't say it on Facebook and YouTube. You can go to libertyhangout.tv to...
I think it's a troll because your abuse takes about crime vids. Yeah, maybe.
Headline from Politico.
Harris blunt message in Guatemala.
All right, we saw this already.
This is a reputable news source that people would claim would be reputable.
Do y'all have it on video?
Yeah, you want me to find it on video?
If it's on video, I believe it.
I want to be clear to folks in this region who are thinking about making that dangerous trek to the United States-Mexico border. Do not come. Do not come.
Do you feel that Kamala Harris is the devil like you said Trump was for these quotes?
Yeah, for saying stuff. Anybody that against other people, they're evil.
Let's go.
They need God in their life.
Let's fucking go, dude. Are you kidding me? Hell yeah, dude.
Prayer.
Not a single one of these people that she pulled up has been like, no, I like that now.
Yeah.
Should we have just
This literally proves everything I say. I mean, this video doesn't prove shit. It's not fucking empirical evidence at all. But like, there is plenty of empirical evidence that actually shows that people are technically significantly more progressive than they let on, and their voting patterns do not actually demonstrate a single goddamn thing about what their actual like ideological worldview might be. 80% of Americans vote on party lines. Only 20% vote on ideological grounds. That's one. And two, there are constantly things like in Florida where $15 minimum wage gets passed by a wider fucking by a larger number of people than either representative, like than Joe Biden or Donald Trump, even though Donald Trump won the state of Florida. So like people are significantly more progressive than the way that they vote. And that's because the way that they vote is significantly limited. And this video is just evidence for that reality, that like even in fucking Florida, there are plenty of people who are actually very open-minded when it comes to immigration.
Donald Trump then, if Kamala Harris is saying the same stuff?
No, they all bad, man. But he was funny. I will say that. But that's about it, though.
All right.
He's just a businessman. That's all he is.
Right.
He in it for the business, for the money.
All right. I hope I didn't ruin your day.
No, it's good. We still gonna party and kick it. What you mean?
Keep partying. You look too snazzy to have your day ruined. That's for sure. Right? Look at that.
Get it on
Snazzy.
Okay.
Snazzy. All right. Very cool. Very cool outfit. But I also have some cool merch that I just launched at lhmerch.com. Tell people to go to LH.
How many times have we watched like Trump supporters literally have this exact same video, but on the opposite, and they're like, well, it's okay when Trump says it. That's another like funny take here, which is that, you know, like Trump supporters don't even fucking react with this kind of attitude for the most part.